on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers are
trying to get on. You new, man? You must be new.
This frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, man, I ain't got to do nothing with it. I mean, you in the leagues, though. It's a good league. You know, everybody, shit, I got in the league one time, nigga. It was week 17. Shit, the motherfucker ain't had but 2 wins, you know what I'm saying? But I still won the last 2 games. And then, you know, next season is about to be next season, so you can build them up how you want, you know? Yeah, everybody, they decent in here, man. They straight.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin.
Damn, what the fuck is he doing?
Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. Well, we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people
I don't know what my man is. Like,
the
what
guys
fuck is
just gave
done?
up that play.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's going to be stopped here.
Why they calling so much shit?
As the tackle is made at the 33.
They calling like a motherfucker. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. You got on aggressive. I don't know what the fuck is on.
Here on 3rd and long. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And just shutting him off there. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Damn, they came straight through there, boy. Shit.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Damn, there's a position again.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
Damn, my man go straight. I don't be understanding this shit sometimes. This shit.
First pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Brady. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt in that 2nd drive. CD, they turned the ball over, so not to start.
I ain't think he was gonna run there, but I should have known he probably would have. I ain't think he would have ran it, but
Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On play action, now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jones running on first down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. On 2nd and 7, Brady over the middle, complete. It's Miller. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
ooh, they pushed you back.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
You know you got that play calling limit shit on.
At the 8 now after the false start.
You know the play calling limit thing is on, so you can't like. Yeah, you know you can't like. It ain't gonna let you pick the play for like certain amount of plays. I don't want you to be hurrying up and then you can't have your play. You know what I'm saying? You can't come back to it after like 5 plays. Yeah, you can't come back for like 5 plays. That'd be it. I'll just letting you know so you won't be fucked up in the game.
First down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And ultimately,
oh, look like they made. I know they got an update. It looked like they did something to the return game. You know what I'm saying? Before you couldn't return.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Hell no, man. Man, if that was a streak, that was touchdown. I don't understand that.
Nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They played me on that shit.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh my God.
So the defense able to
man, they tripping.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
That should have been a fumble. I should have knocked his ass all the way back.
Here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Man, what the fuck that's Ward on him? How the fuck Evans catch that against Ward? Are you serious?
But also have to remember, they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. 1st down and much more here for Jones.
Damn, he outran all of them.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay.
Jones was out. I didn't see nobody run like that.
Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
Look like they updated, changed something.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now Hunt on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Yeah, play now, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 12 on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. It didn't take too long for them to get that lead right back, did it?
No, it certainly didn't, and it's got to be just a bit demoralizing. You're charged up, you take the lead, you send your defense out, and guess what? One play later, you're right back in a position of having to go down the field and score again.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Yeah, they changed it. Like you can return the punts now. You couldn't return at first. They tried to make it like the PS, like the next gen version a little bit, I see.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because
you must got that run down, boy. They keep doing the same shit.
You scored points.
I'll be ready for that next time.
Then when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I see they keep doing the same thing. I'll be ready for that.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Going up top for Miller. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Mayfield's throw into the hands of Hooper.
Good one.
Leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They go with Chubb on second down. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And down to the 16-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the
boy, that must have been a blitz, yeah.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield, he's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Back basement motion. Back basement motion.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Damn.
Sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers
What?
have it here at their own 15.
I asked, can he give me a few minutes? What is she doing? Why is she answering the phone?
On the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this
I'm
in the
messing
second
up trying to
half
do
and say,
2 things at
really
once.
get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Big hold of the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Back basement motion.
A give to Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Back
On play action, it's Brady.
standpoint, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on fourth down.
I mean, you can go for it if you want. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. You can go for it wherever you want. Ain't no rules on the punt. You know what I'm saying? That's on, you know, if you feel like you don't get it, then go for it.
His first punt, 48 yards.
It's like real football. You play how you want to play.
This is taken at the 10.
Ah, damn. I ain't even do shit. Good shit.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game. And we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. The give is to Jones. And the step will come inside the 5 at the 4. 130 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run it in with Burton.
Damn. They went all the way like that.
Trey Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 17-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble.
I think I'm gonna have to take him out, man. I put him in on certain plays, but he be fucking me up, I see.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got now Mayfield.
Come on, bro.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Good Lord. How that nigga just came right around the block, too.
Touchdown for the Bucs. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go.
Odell Beckham Jr., 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 78 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6.
Yeah,
Off the left side. It's no good.
You can tell there was an update on this moment.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3.
They've got his man complete.
That slow ass ever? They serious?
31.
Good shit.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down.
Got a face matter?
On the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Hey, I don't know, man.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Play action, now it's Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
All of this shit.
As the first half is winding down, and the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. First down, Mayfield.
Damn, that nigga dropped him.
Complete with a clock down now
Good
to
shit.
13 seconds.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion? To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield is going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns are back within a score. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down with Cannon. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your offensive line.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sione Takitaki. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. They'll run it with Jones. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Miller. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And now the up man has it. It's a fake.
What the fuck? Oh my God, they froze my shit, man. They got me stuck on one of the players, man. They played me, bro. They let my niggas freeze. I had your ass. They just made him stop. Oh my God, I was on that shit. Good shit, man. That's bullshit.
Now Jones.
And that's so bullshit. Good game, though.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
I don't know. Whatever you running, man. Shit, that's your run plays. That's whatever you running they calling on. You know what I'm saying? You must be running something that they tripping on or something.
Now Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
They ain't giving me shit, though. Go win.
Amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at the 2nd down here. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
On 1st down, Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play.
Riding down by that run, though. That's what's up.
To the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, a run with Cannon. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. 169 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Damn, that nigga was wide open. How you get that fucking open? Good shit.
Mike Evans.
Damn, that nigga slow as hell. I don't know how he got that open.
Are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Damn, that nigga dropped back far. Good game, man. That nigga dropped back far as hell. I don't see how it ain't go over his head. No one.
Seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique.
Man, I was way in front of him. I don't know how the fuck he got there. Look at what my nigga had. He had. Hell, man. Nigga.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Now a play fake. Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this.
I see them close sets, man. They pinpoint dead ass in the corner spots, man. I swear to God, like they look like they weak as hell, but dang, y'all stay in them little ass sets.
About to get started.
Them motherfuckers don't do nothing but get right there.
According to script, you would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Mayfield on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. On 2nd and 12, Brady. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bucs capitalize on the
short field plays, man. Ain't no way in the hell he's supposed to. And I guess, though, because I did shit.
And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now Hunt on the return. Nice return.
Plays where you should leave it normal.
Right at the 30-yard line.
Don't do shit. Now I'm changing this shit.
Drive about to get started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but Bears repeating. They are are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And some room to maneuver. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And again, it's Mayfield.
Damn, I threw the ball. Man, he didn't even throw the rock. I threw the ball. Good shit. I had threw the ball. He didn't even throw the rock.
In this case, though, he's got to make a decision.
Oh, you ran that blitz.
With the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 3rd and long for Mayfield.
Man, I don't understand that, bro. That's bullshit.
That incompletion is not a surprise.
Good one. That nigga just dropped it.
The body language is evident everywhere. This team,
I guess he went with that
this one.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He'll let it go deep for
damn. What the fuck? They won't even let me do nothing. Good shit.
With such little time remaining, and the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football.
Good game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game just illustrates how important home field really is. On paper, didn't look like much of a matchup, but now it's looking like it'll become one of the big surprises of the weekend. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they'll indeed take
good game, bro.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tampa Bay, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile...